Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. We're here with our final update for 2020. I've got Taylah Farmer and Karl Gallienne with me today. How you going, guys?
Howdy.
So we're doing sales, property management, listings, everything all in one wrap again this week. Just talking about everything that's happened this week, and we'll give you a bit of an idea on what's happening over the next week or two as well, moving forward. So let's start off with Taylah, hey? And how's property management been going this week, and what's the rental space like?
Yeah, good. Still people there, but everything's sort of been put on hold. People are just wrapping up for Christmas. No one's wanting to think about moving or applying and that sort of thing this week. Sort of dried up from Friday.
Yeah. Okay, so not a lot expected to happen this week and next week in relation to anyone moving out or in or new properties becoming available much or anything like that. So.
Oh, there's a couple. Like there'll be a new one in early January, so the first week in Down and Signet, and one going online today in Huonville. So there's still a couple coming up, but sort of nothing will really move with those until the new year.
Yeah, it's a bit of a time. You don't want to be kicking tenants out and mucking them around between Christmas and New Year and things with inspections, so it's probably more likely to happen the week after, I suppose.
Ones are just tidying up their houses the next week or so, the ones that are empty, and getting them ready for the new year, then we'll start showing them.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, good promise. There might be a few available to rent potentially in early January, so
a lot of appraisals this week, 3 or 4 in 2 days. So
oh, that's good. Maybe potentially some more.
Hopefully.
Yeah. How's the sales been this week, Karl? What's the activity levels been like for?
Crazy.
not a usual last week before Christmas where it's a bit slower and everyone's Christmas shopping.
Yeah, that's right. Normally leading into Christmas, probably a couple of weeks before Christmas, we normally see a complete slowdown, don't we?
Yeah.
And things really start letting up, and people's focus obviously turns from real estate to the good old Christmas time. This year's been a bit different. There's still a massive amount of activity going on. But that's going to stop probably in this week ahead of us. So we're feeling it already just starting to slow up now. So I dare say we've reached that point now. But certainly looking at seeing it really kick off again, probably mid to late January next year.
Yeah.
Traditionally.
Yeah, traditionally. Yes. I mean, there's still a very strong buyer demand right through, but there just won't be as many properties.
That's right. That's exactly right. So there's still plenty of buyers left on the books. In fact, lots of buyers are missing out on properties that they're all having a bit of a crack at. To give you a few stats as to what's been going on, I've got a few notes in front of me here. We've had just this week alone, just past, we've had 28 private inspections. With the open homes that we've had run over this week, we've had 43 groups, individual groups. So that's obviously 2, sometimes 3, sometimes a lot more than that per group. So it equates to a massive amount of bodies moving through our properties. Now, out of all of that, just this week alone, over 5 properties, we've had 31 offers actually made. There's 31 offers from 43 open homers and 28 private inspections.
Very high amount of offers. So
sure is.
Yeah. Can pretty much say there's definitely a record the week before Christmas too.
That
many contracts written. So
absolutely, and of course a lot of those are going to happen into next year. So there's still a lot of buyers into next year as properties hit the market. And on that note, we definitely have quite a few that are about to come on in the new year. So very exciting, having lots of wonderful new properties hitting the market.
Yeah, that's good. Hopefully some of the people that are missing out of those 31 to get some of those properties that might come in January. So not a lot, obviously not much happening as far as listings this week and next week goes then. So.
That's right. So we've got still a few properties on market obviously, and that activity will continue through, and whereas I suppose sales people don't really stop, do they? So we're going to be available right the way through, aren't we?
Yeah. No.
So definitely be able to look after buyers as they're coming through the Christmas and New Year break. But we are going to see a complete slowdown on new properties hitting the market until probably middle of the month.
Yeah.
January.
Yeah. Cool. All right, and that's probably a good time to talk about hours in the office and stuff. So, property management team, we've sort of got one person scheduled on for all the emergencies and that kind of stuff over the period, and we'll be in the office doing normal rental payments and things at the end of the month, and doing that sort of stuff. But generally it sort of goes more into emergency sort of period, maintenance kind of period for the next couple of weeks in the property management space, just so we can give tenants that Christmas break in their own houses without annoying them and everything. And then from a sales point of view, we've got a roster of people working, so there's one or two people on every day, so the phones will be diverted. The office will be closed over the weekend and public holiday days this year, but open during the week in between Christmas and New Year. On those 3 days, we'll be open from 10:30 to 2:30, and there'll be a couple of people in sort of each day in that time doing things. But the bulk of the time, the salespeople who are rostered are probably running around showing the buyers that are here from interstate things that are sort of on the market at the moment. So that'll probably be just ring the number and you'll get whoever's on for the day, and they'll be able to show you something or book you in and talk to you about the properties that are there. And then back on the 4th of January this year, we've not seen as big of a close down from certainly solicitors and banks and things as we often do. So it seems like there's quite a few properties going to be settling in that sort of first week of January again, and a lot of finance confirmations and things expected to come through then still. So where traditionally we'd often see that kind of hold over till mid-January, it certainly doesn't seem like that'll be the case at all this year. It's going to be quite active in the sales space. How about the tradespeople and the maintenance work through? Is much of that going to slow down for the January period? Or?
Yeah, a lot of our major tradies and things are hoping to sort of have a good break and be back about the 11th of January, and only really available for emergency maintenance. Sort of why we do what we do. Yeah. Again, the same thing. You don't want to be interrupting tenants to do minor things at that time of year as well. So Cool. So that's a bit of a wrap on this week. Thanks for tuning into the updates this year. Hope you let us know what you think of this format with less smaller updates and more people across all the departments giving a larger update once a week, and hit up in the comments, and we'd love your feedback on that, or whether you like the small individual people ones a bit more. But we'll try a bit of that over the next month or two, and see what you guys out there enjoy getting the information each week, and then we'll see you with some more updates next year, and hopefully see you around the valley over the next few days. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year. Bring on